Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Jai Hind, your daily boost. Highlights from Indian and global history, along with Tithi, Nakshatra, major global events, and notable percentage anniversaries of 14 July 2026, Tuesday, Bengali date 29 Ashar 1433. As per Srimadan Gupta Punjika, today's Tithi, Amavasya, and up to 1601 hours, and after that, Shukla Pratipada. Today's Nakshatra, Ardhara Nakshatra, and up to 0343 hours, and after that, Punarvasu Nakshatra. Today is 195th day of the year. There are then 170 days left in 2026. Today is 28th Tuesday of 2026. Today is World Chimpanzee Day. World Chimpanzee Day is celebrated every year on July 14 to honor the day in 1960 when Dr. Jane Goodall first arrived in Gombe Stream National Park, Tanzania to study wild chimpanzees, revolutionizing our understanding of these intelligent primates. The day raises awareness about the importance of chimpanzee conservation, their critical role in the ecosystem, the urgent need to protect them from threats like habitat loss, poaching, illegal wildlife trade. It also celebrates the close connection between humans and chimpanzees who share about 98.7% of our DNA, emphasizes ethical treatment and scientific research. Organizations and individuals across the globe participate in events, educational campaigns, and conservation efforts to safeguard these endangered animals and their natural habitats. Today is Shark Awareness Day. Shark Awareness Day, observed every year on July 14, aims to dispel myths and raise awareness about the importance of sharks in maintaining marine ecosystems. Often misunderstood and feared, sharks are vital apex predators that help regulate the ocean's food chain and ensure the health of coral reefs and seagrass beds. This day emphasizes conservation efforts, educates the public on the threats sharks face, such as overfishing, habitat loss, and shark finning, and promotes the need for their protection. By celebrating Shark Awareness Day, we are reminded that protecting sharks means protecting our oceans. Today is International Non-Binary Peoples Day. International Non-Binary Peoples Day, observed on July 14, celebrates and raises awareness about the experiences, rights, and identities of non-binary individuals, people whose gender identity doesn't fit strictly within the traditional categories of male and female. This day highlights the diversity of gender and the importance of inclusion, visibility, and respect for all gender identities. It serves as an opportunity to educate others about non binary lives, challenge stereotypes, and support equal rights and recognition in all aspects of society, from legal documents to healthcare and workplace policies. Today is Pandemonium Day. Pandemonium Day, celebrated on July 14, is a light-hearted observance that encourages people to embrace the unexpected chaos and disorder that life can sometimes bring. Named after the word pandemonium, which means wild uproar or noisy confusion, the day serves as a reminder that not everything in life goes according to plan, and that's okay. It invites individuals to let go of rigid schedules, find humor in the madness, and adapt creatively to disruptions. Whether it's a hectic workday or a house full of unexpected guests, Pandemonium Day encourages us to stay flexible, laugh at the chaos, and enjoy the spontaneity of life. Today is Bastille Day or French National Day. Bastille Day, also known as French National Day, is celebrated on July 14 each year to commemorate the storming of the Bastille prison in 1789, a pivotal event that marked the beginning of the French Revolution. This historic uprising symbolized the end of absolute monarchy and the birth of the republic, liberty, and democratic ideals in France. The day is celebrated with great national pride through military parades, in particularly the Grand Parade of the Champs-Élysées in Paris, fireworks, concerts, and cultural events across the country. Bastille Day not only honors the past but also reflects the enduring values of liberty, equality, and fraternity that form the foundation of modern France. Today is National Mac and Cheese Day. National Mac and Cheese Day, celebrated annually on July 14, honors one of America's most beloved comfort foods, creamy cheesy macaroni. This delicious day encourages fans everywhere to indulge in their favorite version, whether it's classic stuffed top, cheddar, decadent baked with crispy breadcrumbs, or gourmet mixes featuring truffle, lobster, or spicy jalapeno. It's a perfect excuse to share the joy of gooey indulgence, experiment with recipes, and gather friends and family around a warm, cheesy casserole. From cozy home kitchens to neighborhood dinners and upscale restaurants, National Mac and Cheese is a celebration of nostalgia, creativity, and the simple pleasure of a timeless dish. Today is National Grand Marnier Day. National Grand Marnier Day, celebrated annually on July 14, is a tribute to the iconic French orange color flavored cognac liqueur Grand Marnier, first created in 1880 by Alexander Marnier Lapostole. Renowned for its blend of aged cognac and bitter orange essence, it's enjoyed neat and classic cocktails like the Sidecar and Grand Margarita, and used to elevate desserts and sauces from crepes, soufflé, and soufflés to canard or la orange and cranberry sauce. Falling on the same day as Bastille Day, the celebration accentuates Grand Marnier's French roots, also offering the perfect excuse to savor its rich, citrusy sophistication through tasting parties, creative mixology, and culinary experiments. Today is National Tape Measure Day. National Tape Measure Day, celebrated each year on July 14, honors the invention and transformative impact of the spring click tape measure, first patented in the US on July 14, 1868, by Alvin J. Fellows of the Connecticut, who introduced a locking mechanism that prevented the tape from retracting until released. From its origin in early English steel tapes to everyday household and professional tools, the humble tape measure has become essential for tasks ranging from construction and tailoring to home DIY projects. This light-hearted observance encourages people to dust off their tape measures, appreciate the precision and craftsmanship behind this simple tool, and even gift a new one to someone they know. Today is National Be Nice to Bugs Day. National Be Nice to Bugs Day, celebrated each year on July 14, encourages everyone to rethink how we treat the tiny creatures around us and appreciate their essential roles in our ecosystems. Created in 2021 by Kiana Monson, the day aims to reduce needless squashing of insects and spiders by fostering respect. Basically, don't swat, just step aside, and promotes understanding of their importance in pollinating plants, enriching the soil, and balancing ecosystems. It's a gentle reminder that spiders won't bite unless provoked. Ladybugs devour pests, and ants recycle nutrients, all contributing to healthier gardens and biodiversity. Celebrants might observe bugs in nature, but build insect shelters, plant pollinator friendly gardens, or spread awareness, small acts that reflect compassion and help preserve insect populations. Today is Cow Appreciation Day. Cow Appreciation Day is observed annually on the second Tuesday of July to recognize the invaluable contributions of cows to agriculture, food production, and rural livelihoods. The day celebrates their role in providing milk, dairy products, and other essential resources that supports millions of people around the world. In many cultures, especially in India, cows are also revered for their cultural and spiritual importance. The occasion encourages awareness about animal welfare, ethical livestock care, and sustainable farming practices. It's a meaningful reminder to appreciate the vital role cows play in supporting human life, agriculture, and the global economy. Today is the death anniversary of Sir William Henry Perkin, 12th March 1838 to 14 July 1907. Sir William Henry Perkin was a renowned English chemist and entrepreneur who revolutionized the chemical industry through his accidental discovery of morphine, the world's first commercially successful synthetic organic dye at the age of just 18. While attempting to synthesize quinine for the treatment of malaria, he unexpectedly created a brilliant herbal dye that transformed the textile and fashion industries. Perkin established his own factory to manufacture the dye on an industrial scale, laying the foundation for the modern synthetic dye and organic chemical industries. His invention made vibrant colors more affordable and widely available, influencing fashion across Europe. Beyond morphine, he developed several other synthetic dyes and discovered important chemical processes, including the famous Perkin reaction, which remains significant in organic chemistry. His pioneering research also contributed to the manufacture of perfumes and other valuable compounds. In recognition of his outstanding achievements, he was elected a Fellow of the Royal Society, received Royal Medal and Davy Medal, and was knighted in 1906. The prestigious Perkin Medal, established the same year, continues to honor excellence in industrial chemistry. Sir William Henry Perkin passed away on 14 July 1907, leaving behind a remarkable scientific legacy that transformed chemistry, industry, and modern manufacturing. Today is the death anniversary of Vishuddhananda Paramahamsa, 14 March 1853 to 14 July 1937. Swami Vishuddhananda Paramahamsa, popularly known as the Gandha Baba or the Perfume Saint, was a revered Indian yogi and spiritual master celebrated for his profound wisdom, deep meditation, and extraordinary yogic attainments. Born into a Brahmin family in West Bengal, he dedicated his life to spiritual practice, self realization, and the service of humanity. Renowned for his renowned for his compassion and remarkable healing abilities, he is believed to have helped countless people through his spiritual powers and divine grace. He was said to possess the eight yogic siddhis and had mastery over Surya Vijanan, Chandra Vijanan, Nakshatra Vijanan, and Vayu Vijanan. Despite demonstrating extraordinary spiritual phenomena, he emphasized that such miracles were secondary to the ultimate goal of self realization and inner transformation. Living as a householder, he balanced family responsibilities with his role as a respected spiritual guide. His teachings focused on meditation, purity of mind, compassion, and the realization of one's true divine nature. He inspired countless seekers to look beyond material attractions and pursue spiritual awakening. Swami Vishuddhananda Paramahamsa left his earthly body on 14 July 1937, but his life and teachings continue to guide devotees on the path of truth, peace, and self-realization. Today is the birth anniversary of Mr. Mahindra Nath Gupta, 14 July 1854 to 4 June 1932. Mahendranath Gupta, lovingly known as M and Master Mahashaya, was one of the most devoted disciples of Sri Ramakrishna and a revered spiritual writer. He is best known as the author of Sri Ramakrishna Kathamrita, the authentic record of Ramakrishna's teaching, later translated into English as the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. A gifted teacher and scholar, he served as a respected headmaster in Kolkata and inspired countless students through his wisdom and humility. His meticulous diary writing preserved the conversations, spiritual experiences, and teachings of Sri Ramakrishna for future generations. M was deeply devoted to the Divine Mother Kali and reflected his Guru's ideals in every aspect of life. He also played an important role in guiding the young Paramahamsa Yogananda, who regarded him as a living embodiment of purity and humility. His writings remain a treasured spiritual classic and an invaluable source for understanding Ramakrishna's life and message. Through his devotion, scholarship, and service, Mahendranath Gupta left a lasting impact on India's spiritual heritage. He continues to be remembered as a humble saint, teacher, and chronicler of one of the greatest spiritual masters of modern India. Today is the birth anniversary of Mr. Gopal Ganesh Agarkar, 14 July 1856 to 17 June 1895. Gopal Ganesh Agarkar was a pioneering Indian social reformer, educationist, and rationalist from Maharashtra who championed scientific temper, gender equality, and caste reform alongside his close, though eventually ideologically divergent associate Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Born in Timbu, Satara, he earned his BA and MA before co-founding the New English School, Deccan Education Society, and Ferguson College, and serving as the first editor of Kesari and later founder editor of the reformist journal Sudharak. Agarkar believed social reform, women's education, widow remarriage, abolition of caste prejudice must precede political reform, a stance that eventually conflicted with Tilak's more conservative views. He also advocated for education for women, foster economic independence, and counter child marriage. As the principal of Ferguson College until his untimely death from asthma at just 39, Agarkar left a legacy as one of Maharashtra's most influential rationalist reformers, whose powerful belief in critical thought and equality continues to inspire. Today is the death anniversary of Mr. Jacinto Benavente y Martinez. 12th August 1866 to 14 July 1954. Jacinto Benavente y Martinez was one of Spain's greatest playwrights and a leading figure in the 20th century Spanish literature. He was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1922 for brilliantly continuing the rich traditions of Spanish drama while introducing realism and thoughtful social criticism to the stage. Benavente transformed theater by replacing melodramatic plots and poetic declamation with natural dialogue, psychological depth, and realistic characters. His plays explored human relationships, morality, ethics, and the complexities of society with wit and intelligence. Throughout his long literary career, he wrote more than 170 plays, many of which became classics of Spanish theater. His works earned widespread acclaim both in Spain and internationally for their artistic excellence and enduring relevance. Despite living through periods of political upheaval, he remained one of the country's most influential literary voices. His contributions played a vital role in shaping modern Spanish drama and inspired generations of playwrights. Jacinto Benavente passed away on 14 July 1954 at the age of 87, leaving behind an extraordinary literary legacy that continues to be celebrated around the world. Today is the death anniversary of Swami Shivananda, 8 September 1887 to 14 July 1963. Swami Shivananda was born Kuppaswamy here on 8 September 1887 in Pattamadai, Tamil Nadu, was a renowned spiritual leader, yoga master, and founder of the Divine Life Society. Trained as a medical doctor, he initially served the poor and sick in Malaya, where his compassion deepened his spiritual calling. Renouncing worldly life, he traveled to Rishikesh to the Himalayas, where he embraced sannyasa and dedicated himself to intense spiritual practice, selfless service, and teaching. He emphasized the integration of yoga, devotion, selfless action, and knowledge as a holistic path to God realization. Summarized his motto: serve, love, give, purify, meditate, realize. A prolific writer, he authored over 200 books on yoga, philosophy, health, and spirituality, making ancient wisdom accessible to modern seekers worldwide. In 1936, he established the Divine Life Society, which became a global center for spiritual learning and humanitarian work. Swami Sivananda's teachings inspired many disciples, including Vishnu Devananda and Swami Sachidananda, who carried his message to the West. Revered for his simplicity, compassion, and universality, he bridged tradition with modernity in spiritual practice. He attained Mahasamadhi on 14 July 1963, leaving behind a profound legacy of service, devotion, and spiritual awakening for humanity. Today is the birth anniversary of Sir Geoffrey Wilkinson, 14 July 1921 to 26 September 1996. Sir Geoffrey Wilkinson was a renowned British chemist celebrated for his pioneering work in organometallic chemistry, particularly the discovery of sandwich compounds. Born in Todmorden, England, Wilkinson's research fundamentally transformed the understanding of chemical bonding between metals and organic molecules. Alongside Ernest Otto Fisher, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1973 for their independent work on the structure and bonding of metallocins, which opened new avenues in catalysis and synthetic chemistry. Wilkinson held professorships at prestigious institutions including Imperial College London, mentoring generations of chemists and advanced chemical education. His meticulous experiments and innovative approaches influenced both academic research and industrial applicants, including pharmaceuticals and material science. Known for his clarity of thought and thought precision and dedication, Wilkinson combined theoretical insight with practical chemistry. His contributions remained foundational in inorganic and organometallic chemistry, inspiring ongoing exploration in the field. Your daily dose of wisdom ends here, but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Please like and share this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel.